figure it out why I'm so caught up. Got me feeling it. I don't know what it is, but it seems she got me twisted. I'm so...
Okay, Vanessa.
Hello. Welcome to my channel. My name is Vanessa Eluxe. For those who don't know me, I am so excited to start this YouTube journey. Like, YouTube is a big deal, okay? And I'm super excited to chat with you guys, for you guys to come and hang out with me, because this is all I want this channel to be, just for you to be here, doing our makeup, we talking, you know, that's it, that's all. For my first video, I didn't do anything too crazy. I did this look right here. Do we love it? I am obsessed with looking bronzy and glowy in the summer, making sure my base is perfect and just looking nice and brown. So I hope you guys stay with me so I can go through my whole face routine. This is basically just going to be my base slash foundation routine. I'm going to go through the whole thing with you guys, and I hope you love it. Okay, I already did my eyebrows, obviously, and I also primed my face, and there is something that we need to discuss before we get started. In light of recent events, it has come to all of our attention in the beauty community and such that some of these brands is just little side-eye worthy, okay? So there's going to be a lot of products that I use that I may not tell you what I'm using, because they don't deserve to be shouted out on my video. They just don't, period. This is going to be real hard because most of my makeup collection comes from problematic ass brands, unfortunately. Brands that don't with us. So I am slowly starting to build up more black owned products in my collection. Unfortunately, I can't do that quick because I'm not rich. So just bear with me if I don't tell you the products. Like, just understand that it's from a problematic brand. Most of the time it's not even about the product itself, it's just about the technique. So regardless, you just use what you have, and I'll use what I have, and we can make it, you know, we can make it work. I just wanted to get that out the way. Now we are going to do our base. So a very crucial part of my base is using a concealer that is my skin color to hide all the hyperpigmentation that I have on my cheeks. I have really acne prone skin, and it always leaves scars, because why not, right? So I'm going to take this makeup sponge to blend out the concealer on my cheeks so that I can start off at least with a blank canvas. I do not like full coverage foundation, so I like to have my skin at least look smooth so that it doesn't show under my foundation. Okay, so now that we blended that out, I'm going to go in with the liquid highlighter to put on the high points of my cheeks. And we want to do this, well, if I can remember, I do this underneath my foundation, but I'll do it on top of the concealer that I put on. This is going to give you a glow from within. So after we finish doing that, we're going to go in with our foundation. I'm using a really soft matte foundation, and we're going to use that same beauty blender and blend this bad boy out. Okay, so now that we have that all blended out, we are going to take Black Radiance Soft Focus Finishing Powder, and we are going to set our foundation down. And then I'm going to take this rose water spray just to make sure that the powder sinks into my skin and it blends everything. I'm going to name this brand because I got a couple of stuff that I'm going to use, but they're kind of problematic too. I'm going to take the Juvia's Place Dominica Shade Stick. This is a good color, like a transition color, I guess you could say. It's like a nice highlight color, but it's not too much, you feel me? I use that concealer first because it's not very brightening, but it kind of like, I don't know how to really explain it, but it kind of like blends everything in, and then I go in with the lighter concealer to really like highlight. And then I'm going to take this True Color foundation stick in Carob by Black Opal, and I'm going to use this to contour. And we're gonna blend all of that out. Okay, so now that we've blended all that together, look how cute we look. Oh my god. Now we're gonna go in with another brand that's, let's chat real quick. I am trying to figure out why Fenty Beauty has not pulled up. Why haven't they said how many Black employees they have? I mean, like, we know it's Rihanna. We know, like, you kind of just assume everybody Black, but like, you know damn well everybody ain't Black. So I'm trying to figure out, like, why they haven't released some numbers. I'm side-eyeing them just a little bit, because I'm like, why do you think you're exempt? I don't understand. I naturally assume, like, all the brands that have not pulled up, because there have been a lot of beauty brands that have not pulled up, and all of the brands that have not pulled up, I just assume that they don't have no Black employees. Either that or the daters don't care. And for me to put Fenty in another category, like, oh, they don't have to pull up because it's Rihanna, like, we know, that's kind of like, we don't know. That's kind of the point of pulling up. So I'm going to use their setting powder. Because we like to party. I don't bake, so we about to get this right up off us. This is an E.L.F brush. It's the mineral powder brush. Okay, I have two bronzers here that I want to use. One is Fenty, the other one is Morphe. Is Morphe problematic? Morphe, whatever, child. I'm gonna use the Morphe Glamabronze in Trailblazer. This is what it looks like. And if it's not dark enough, then I will use the Fenty bronzer in Coconati. And this is a Morphe E3 brush. I've never used this bronzer before. I bought it and I never used it yet. Do y'all see it doing anything? Is it too light? Let me see. Okay. It looks good in the camera, so that's all that matters. It doesn't, I don't really see much of a difference in person, but on camera it looks warm, so we'll go with that. I'm like super obsessed. Bronzer and blush is my favorite part of doing my makeup. I'm super obsessed with it because I just like looking warm, and like my skin is like bronzed. That looks cute. I liked it. So we're not going to use the Fenty. We're just going to stick with that. So now we are going to use our rose water to just have everything melt into our skin again. I'm going to use a setting powder, not the Fenty one. It's going to be another one that's closer to my skin tone. And I'm going to use this little tool from the Beauty Blender to cut my contour. And I didn't want to do any eyeshadow for my first video. I'm just not in the mood. So instead, I want to do just a little pop of color on my tear ducts. I'm going to use two palettes. They're going to be more of like an orange, not orange. They're going to be more of like a peach tone. I'm going for a peach look, bronzy peach. And that's the kind of eyeshadow that I'm going to be using. So you can use whatever eyeshadow you have. I'm just going to use these two. Usually when I do a pop of color, I will put down a glitter primer because it sticks to it much better. You can also use just a regular eyeshadow base, but I'm going to be using glitter. So I love pops of color in the summertime. Like if I'm going out, especially like for a day party or whatever, I would much prefer to just have some like popping lashes, a smooth, perfect bronze base, and a pop of color for my eyeshadow. Like I don't got time to be doing a full beat eyeshadow, like cut crease and all that. So I'm just putting down just a quick light colored base. Because the eyeshadow, the glitter that I'm going to be using is pretty sheer, so you don't have to do this if the glitter that you're using is more opaque. And that's it. That's all we're doing for the eyes today. Okay, and then we're going to wipe off the setting powder that we used. You see that? And you see that highlight? I know you see it. That is still the liquid highlighter that we put on earlier. Okay, finally a brand that I can like name and be confident. I'm going to use the Colored Rain X powder. This is a highlight and blush. It is called Call the Shots, and it is very peachy. This is my first time using it. I've only swatched it, but I haven't used it yet. Oh, we are super pigmented. Good God. Hi, my name is Vanessa, and I go overboard with blush every single time. But it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Remember that brush we used earlier with the finishing powder? That will tone it down beautifully. Okay, so now we're going to go in, and I think this highlight, the highlight part of I think it's more of like a topper. It doesn't look like it would be like the kind of highlight that I like to use, but we are going to see. It might surprise me. And this is a brush from a company that I will not name. It's just a highlighter brush. It is like this. Let's see. Oh, it's fine. Do y'all see that? It's very peachy. I think I'm gonna go over it with another highlighter, but it's very pretty. It would go well as a topper, a blush topper, rather than like a standalone highlighter, but it'll work. That is, oh, I love that. So cute. I'm going to use a Juvia's Place highlighter in the shade The Royalty 1. Just because I'm extra. You totally do not have to do this. I'm going back in with the Colored Rain because I'm okay with my highlight here being a little more muted. and we are going to get us all finished up. First, we're going to go in with lashes. So these lashes are not black owned, but they are from an indie brand that I found on Instagram. It's called Boldface, and the lash style that I got is Blown Away. So while I wait for my lashes to dry, I guess we can line our lips. And I'm going to use Milani in Spice. I have these two. I have Spice and All Natural. They look literally the exact same. No, they don't. This one is darker. But like with my own eyes, they don't look that different to me. But when I put them up in the camera, they look different. That's so crazy. So now let me figure out which one I want to use now that I see that it's different. Okay. I'm going to use in All Natural.
Later.
Hello, hi. I have no idea when my camera stopped recording. So I lined my lips with Colourpop BFF3, and I used Colored Rain X Power in Suspect. That is my lip combo right now. We're gonna put on our lashes because my lash glue has dried down. Great. And to finish off the look, we are going to use Miss Pat McGrath. This is her Lust Gloss in Peach Perversion. I'm obsessed with Pat McGrath. How cute. Oh. Y'all, I got my cousin on FaceTime right now, and I'm gonna help her do her makeup because she starts a new job soon. And I just told her to put herself on mute so I can finish up the look so I can help her. She's so excited of all the stuff that she bought. She loves it. Like, duh. I told her what to get. Of course she loves it. And I am extra, so I'm just going to top it off with the MAC Lip Glass. Just to give a little extra shine. Yes. Yes, girl. Ooh. Look at that. Look at that. Look at, ooh. We looked bronze and beautiful. Yes. Love it. And I am going to use a setting spray just to lock this in because I'm going to be up for the rest of the night doing my homework. And nobody knows. I am going to put on my head wrap and I'll be right back to wrap it up with y'all. We're done, friends. This is the finished look. Are we in love? While I was gone, I put a little bit of blush on my nose because I forgot to do that, and I always do that. Put some blush on your nose and thank me later. But that's it. That's it. This is my regular base routine. I always try to make my base really flawless and just have everything blended, you know, not crazy highlight. Just everything just looks flawless and pretty. That's it. So I am so glad if you got to this point. Thank you so much for watching my video. Please make sure you subscribe, give me a thumbs up, comment down below. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Vanessa Eluxe. You can also like me on Facebook at Vanessa Eluxe. And I think that's it. I'm in love with this. I love this. Thank y'all so much for your constant support. I love you guys, and I will see you next time. Bye.